Peace of mind is always worth it when it comes to the care of our loved ones. And if you have a loved one that is looking for a bit extra care, we may have some great community options for you here today. Jessica Lyles with Transitions Care and Kathy Rhodes, Director for Circle of Friends Adult Day Center, is here with us. I'm glad to have you both here today. Jessica, let's start a little bit about the basics of Transitions Care, what you guys are all about, what you do.
So Transitions Care, we are a hospice and palliative agency in Central Illinois, and we provide end-of-life care for those experiencing or needing hospice care, and then we provide symptom management for those with a chronic illness through our palliative program.
Okay, and Kathy, let's jump to you. Tell me about Circle of Friends, what you guys do as well.
Okay, we provide care for seniors or adults that have some type of disability or are just lonely or bored at home, so they can come to a program and have activities, nursing care, and a lot of fun.
Okay, it sounds like you guys also have a neat partnership going on, kind of working together, balancing what you both do. Let's talk about this partnership.
So it all started, so I've been with the company 4 years. Fun fact, I've actually known Kathy's family for a lot longer than that.
Awesome.
But we really want to engage with our community partners, not only providing services for the residents or the patients or the participants, but also doing things like monthly activities and in-services and things like that. So one of the fun things that we like to emphasize is that hospice is wherever you're at. So whether that's at a home environment, assisted living, skilled care facility, or if you are attending an adult day center such as Circle of Friends, your quality of life doesn't have to stop just because you're experiencing hospice care. So that's kind of where the partnership started.
Yeah, and I think that's so important to note of, like, just because you're in hospice doesn't mean it looks a certain way, that it can look different for everyone, and you are still focusing on life and a good quality of life. Kathy, let's talk about a couple of the points that we want to hit on in terms of Circle of Friends Adult Day Center. One of the points that you mentioned here is social isolation. Talk to me a bit about that.
Sure. The National Institute of Aging said that social isolation is just as bad as 15 cigarette smokes a day.
Wow.
So social isolation can be deadly to seniors. So it's really important to get out of the house, make new friends, come and have a good time, and then also increase your mind and body to make you stronger and happier. So I think that's so important.
Yeah, it makes all the difference when you have something to look forward to, a reason to get out of bed, and something on the calendar that's like, oh, I'm excited for this. I think that's such an important aspect of a good quality of life. Another point here is the nursing care that you guys offer.
Yes, we have a full-time nurse, so if there's any medical questions, if a person needs medication, or if they're, maybe they have some pain management that they're doing with hospice, our nurse can take care of that and make sure that they're safe during the day when they're with us. And we're just daytime. We don't have evenings, we don't have weekends, we're Monday through Friday.
So if someone is working specifically with Transitions Care, there will be kind of a natural connection that goes on here with Circle of Friends. Is that correct?
Yes. So when I meet with families, especially if there's anybody that has questions about what can they do with their loved one during the day, Kathy is a great resource, and vice versa. Another thing that's really important is for caregivers that are experiencing caregiver burnout, or they just don't necessarily have another option. Circle of Friends Adult Day Center is the perfect option for them to be able to do that. And at Transitions, we follow you wherever you're at. So we really love the facility that Kathy has and all the work that she's been doing.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up the caregiver, because that's, the partner in this. And so it's a benefit and a respite for the caregiver to have a break, but it's also really important for the individual to come and have a good time. I had a hospice client that came, and Jessica knows my daughter.
Yeah.
We found that out after we worked together.
So cool.
And my daughter had come to play Connect 4 with one of our hospice clients, which was on a Friday, and they were laughing and having the best time, and then the client died on Monday.
Wow.
And I'm like, it was such a neat thing for both of them, because my daughter really felt purposeful and connected and useful, and what a great way to up until maybe the day you pass on, you're actively engaged with others. I think that's just so important.
Yeah, that quality of life is there, which I love that this is the focus of all of this. No matter what stage someone is at, that value in that is always there. Okay, if someone wants to connect with you guys, maybe look for options for their loved one, how can they do that?
So if you're looking for hospice or palliative care, you can always check out our website at transitionscare.com or call 877-726-6494. And then Kathy also has a website as well.
We do, and our phone number is 359 7937, and center at Circle of Friends Adult Day Center. Yep.
There you go. A great option for people right here in our community as well. As caretakers, maybe as a little bit of a break. And if you are interested in learning more, no worries. If you didn't catch the phone numbers or any of that, we'll connect you with all you need to know over on our website, caliving.tv. And we thank Transitions Care for sponsoring today's segment. Thanks so much for both of you being here.